All right. Welcome in, everybody, to Sunday's edition of Daily Bread. Coming at you live right at 10:12 on the East Coast. So that perfect time to be tapping in for all the plays that have yet to start. You just got some European soccer going on this bright and early morning, but we'll be covering the MLB Chelsea versus Tottenham and the Serie A slate that's yet to begin. The show is powered and sponsored by the Wise Guys Diamond Club. Be sure to be checking them out. Andy's on fire. You already know what's going on in there. Nottingham Forest just got a second one, so I'll be watching that one live while we're streaming here or live on Twitter. YouTube link is in the title, so hop over to there if you want to be commenting. But we appreciate everyone tapping in there. Like, retweet, follow, sub. Mo can claim that he's the first one here. We got the rest of the fellas and ladies in the chat. But Sosa, how you doing after a splendid Saturday?
Oh man, it was great. I mean, I'm having a great morning. You know me, man. When I don't have a great day, I'm not, I don't necessarily feel great. Want to deliver for people every day. It's been an amazing week. Yesterday had a couple of very, very rough beats, but we're back at it. No frustration, no upsetness. It's a beautiful day and another opportunity to win.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's good.
Always vibes are high.
These are good.
Happens.
You know,
But you came to the right spot to make sure you get that Venmo or Cash App from your bookie tomorrow and it doesn't go the other way around. But from yesterday's takeaway, Sosa, anything that you saw other than Austin going down 2 or 3 goals and coming back and winning, the McConaughey boys are always alive.
rough. Yeah, just a rough. I don't know. I with him. I mean, obviously we bet on Austin every week. You didn't want to touch it because the juice,
The
right?
last two we haven't touched it because they finally caught on.
It was a good live play though. If you got him down, so you know, I don't know how much the juice fluctuated, but I'm pretty sure you could have got him at a nice price uh, on the live watch. But yeah, I again, I'm just locked in right now in the Diamond Club. As you know, I took the day off in the Diamond Club yesterday for good reason. I knew Andy was just gonna go fucking nuclear. Um, so yeah, unfortunately, I was had a couple of tough beats. Seattle up 3-1, giving up four in the fifth, costing us the first five. Obviously, I knew the Nats would fucking win. I knew that they would fucking win the game.
Hey, the
Just
chat's smart enough to still
See,
take
that's
your
what I'm saying.
advice, though.
Some
See?
people hit me saying the same thing. I mean, I liked him on the first five, but San Diego, man, I don't think San Diego's going to make the playoffs. I don't even think they're going to make the playoffs, bro. This Tatis thing is bad because he was supposed to be like the final link. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have all these pieces. He's a table setter, can get on base, steal bases, hit home runs as well. You add him to those guys, it's crazy. But this is a tough situation for San Diego. I think San Diego's about to just they're about ready to pack it in. It's not looking good. Like I said, I know people love the lineup, but boy, I don't like. I think they're about to fall apart. I can smell it.
And VAR is not the over's friend in this match that's going on. Second goal that just got called back. And yes, I probably need to do my laundry because when I start rocking my Flyers gear, that's when you know you get down towards the bottom. Because no one needs NHL talk in August, but that team is kind of dead to me right now. Taking the heat off the Sixers because Sosa, we need to talk Sixers soon because I'm not feeling too hot about them still. Got a
Oh,
lot of thoughts, got a lot of grievances.
I feel great. I feel great about about the Sixers. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel splendid. I think
Only if they make a move, I'll feel splendid.
I'm happy with what we have.
We'll
What's
get into this.
wrong? What's
We'll have a
wrong?
grievance. Maybe we'll save it for episode 300 tomorrow because everyone knows they need to hear our grievances.
You got grievances. I'm happy we got people that can shoot the ball and
Get the
not
poll out. We'll get around it. We'll get the grievances going. It'll be a great time.
Yeah, exactly. Carl, what the fuck is he talking about? This guy. Jesus Christ. Cut it out.
Let's
I'm
get
pissed.
into the MLB bets. We got a lot of people tapped in with us. You always know we start right at around the 5 minute mark. But Sosa, where are we going? Because Harris says it's the best.
Hey, at the end of the day, bro, you cannot talk me off of Seattle again in the first five. Listen, if it's going to hit 3 out of 4 times in a series or 2 out of 3 times in a series, I'll take it. They should have covered the first five yesterday. Giving up 4 runs in the fifth inning is not like them. Kirby did not get it done. Today, we're right back at it with Seattle. Because it's the right play. Logan Gilbert's he's going to handle business. You can trust Perez if you want. I heard a lot of people taking his K's. First five money line for the Seattle Mariners at -122 with Julio back in the lineup. I think he's fully acclimated back to being himself. I think today he goes and has a great game. Give me the Seattle Mariners first five money line at -120. Shop around. You could probably get it at a better price on like Caesars or MGM. I would not be surprised. And I also have one play I have to get out of the way that it's a bit juiced, but I really do love it. And that's the San Diego Padres team total first five.
After just shitting on them the whole
Yep.
time.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
love
that's
it.
Well, see, that's the thing. The trends, just because it doesn't happen last night or yesterday. Listen, there's no way you're ever betting this team at a -300. There's no way San Diego should ever be priced at a -300. Okay, so you take your steps there. Listen, Snell's been solid. 3 of his last 4.
Baby steps.
Been pretty solid. And then, I mean, it's Espino. I mean, if you're gonna give me that lineup against Espino, I have to take San Diego over 2.5 first five at -130. It's a little bit of juice, but I don't see any scenario in which they don't get that. I think just like the first game where we took the over 5.5 in game one. I think that's a prime candidate as well. But the first half over 2.5, I like both the over 2.5, and I like the over 5.5 full game. I like both plays for San Diego today.
Easy. Like them as well, even though they'll wake it back up today.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yesterday, this is what happens, man. You pick the Yankees to go over the Yankees game to go over, and then two teams combined to leave 17 guys on base. There's nothing you can do about that. It's just you just live with the circumstance or consequence. The game is the game. My next one today, I am on the Atlanta Braves run line today at +135. I know there's a lot of people high on Braxton Garrett. I know people like him. You know, they've been betting his Ks. I like the Braves today to get it right at the plate. They've been pretty disappointing offensively in this series. You can't lose a series to the Marlins when you're trying to make sure that you hold off the Phillies and well, the Padres are right there as well. It doesn't look like the Mets are going to the Mets went through their tough stretch, like we've said all season. Once they got DeGrom and Scherzer back at the top, it's going to be very, very difficult to beat those two guys back-to-back days. Like you guys got one against Scherzer, but there wasn't no way you were getting one yesterday, right? I think Atlanta.
Yeah, all we needed was 2 runs.
And like I said, I mean, we all know about DeGrom's greatness. He is who he is. He's a generational talent that when he's out there is just like no other. But I am rolling with the Braves today against the Marlins. You're going to give me a run line price at +135. I think the offense goes off against Garrett today. I think they get to him and they handle business.
So one of the high totals sitting out there today, Sosa. Potentially a nice bounce back spot for the Rockies here. You just kind of have to suck it up and rock it out if you really want to stay on the trend of the Rockies at home, facing a lefties, especially with Henry making his 3rd start overall in the big leagues. The Rockies coming off a shutout. And after they get shut out, they're 1-5 overall, but that's in all games. But yes, they got their lefty matchup coming up where they're 24-18 to the over this season overall. First 5 team total sitting at 3.5 at even. The first 5 over is sitting at 6.5. So you almost got a full game number there sitting at the first 5 because you got Beltner on the mound on the other side. I'll be rocking with the Rockies on the first 5 team total over 3.5 at even. But you like anything here? Because I know everyone's favorite game of the day.
Yeah, because just like you said in this one, my next play was the Colorado Rockies first 5 run line at even. I think that, like you said, they score runs. They absolutely obliterate left-handed pitching, especially at home. Give me the Colorado Rockies first 5 minus half a run at even. I
Oh,
can't.
we got VAR for a third time in this game, man.
Could be 4
No.
goals. The game is the game, man. I'm looking at this. Is insane. This is fucking insane.
Wheeler Day. So we just were talking about the Phillies. You're talking about the Grom's greatness. Wheeler at plus money. I think this is the second or third time this season that you can get it. Bassett at home. You like anything in here? One of the better games on the slate today.
I want to go contrarian today, but the hitting has been so abysmal over 2 games that I just stay away from
Well, you
me.
see those pitching matchups that's been out there?
Yeah, they've been
Ranger Suarez.
no,
Let's go.
that's what I'm saying. Suarez went head to head with Scherzer the whole for 7 innings. They couldn't do anything yesterday. I mean, you got to think one of these games is going to go over, but Jesus Christ, like, yeah, and listen, Bassett's a damn good third starter too. I mean,
Yep.
we're gonna give Scherzer and DeGrom a lot of love, but bro, as a third starter, that's pretty fucking good.
2.73 ERA at home, 1.71 over his last 3, 3.32 on the season. The squad's 13-8 in the games he starts, 13-7-1 to the over. Got Dean Henderson saving a PK. Man United probably could have used that big time yesterday in goal. But yeah, this is one here. If I had to go with my fandom, I'd probably go with the Phils. I kind of like where Steven Harrison's going with this one, where a trend that he likes to use. First 2 go under or over. The third one, he flips to the opposite side, and he doesn't like to ride the wave. This one definitely fits that mold.
Yes, sir. I will also say that I lean towards 2 dogs today. One of them being the Detroit Tigers against Lance Lynn. I like them in the first 5. Not an official play, but it is a lean for me. I do think that I think that your man Costanza can do a little something.
The right Costanza.
This is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. Remember last week? This is me. This is me doing it.
That was me not paying attention to you.
Yeah, this is
one of the few times that I don't.
Yeah, Costanza, brother. I like. I think Detroit can stay in today's game with the White Sox. And how about those Twins? Right, Twins. Oh my God.
Bundy, there's a gem. Get to the bullpen, and that's where the Angels get to him. But Shohei, man, just got the solo shot, started everything up, and that's what he does.
Free that man.
People grooving, he gets them hot, and you just ride the Shohei energy, and that's all they did last night.
Free that innocent man. For real. Please get Shohei out of Los Angeles, Orange County, whatever. Just get him out of there. My God, it's not it. He just needs to get the fuck out of there. We're gonna roll with the Orioles today too. I'm not sure in what capacity. I do want to go to the run line parlay with the Dodgers and them. Today that price is going to be at hold on. That price is going to be at a plus 175. We're just going to keep rocking with it. When both teams are hitting over 60%, you want to definitely roll with it. Baltimore Orioles plus 1.5, Dodgers minus 1.5. And like I said, that parlay price is at plus 174. I'm going to give it out every day. I do like the Yankees. The Yankees against Boston. Yeah, I like the Yankees tonight too. But I just a little bit because Taillon's been dog shit his last couple starts. He's been very bad. But then Boston's been bad from starting pitching to the bullpen to they've just been fucking awful. So I can't endorse it. I want to endorse the Yankees, but I just can't. They've been pretty awful. But yeah, I think that those are really the only looks that I really love.
The Houston one's kind of an easy spot, but I feel like everyone in the world's on that spot. You could fade Archer today potentially, but the Angels are just completely inconsistent at this point. And Sosa, we didn't hear anything about your Dodgers. Wasn't getting out of here without you talking about that.
I said what I said. It's 5.5 on the team total. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that.
You're too scared to get to the run line, is what you said.
No, I'm betting it already. I just gave it out as a parlay with with Baltimore, but at minus 155, like I can't tell anybody to bet that, like unless you combine it with something. No one's yeah, I mean, they're the best team in baseball. It's an auto bet. You bet it every day. It's even better when they play late at night because like you can fuck off all your money and then they just make your night.
That's not good advice.
Now, I'm not saying to do that, but in the event that you did, they've saved you multiple times. I'm just saying, not me because I'll be winning, but you know what I mean. Like y'all know what I'm talking about.
Come on, man. We had a pristine advice until that one more.
Hey man, I'm just being honest. Also, let's actually get into the Tottenham game. I know you have some thoughts about this soccer matchup for today. So let's get into that. There's no MLS today, right?
There are 2 games, but they're not till 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. They really
Okay.
screwed themselves and shot themselves in the foot. Way too early to be giving out plays on that. We got some Prem, then we got a Serie A plays as well. So you got some nice afternoon cash spots if you're not digging into the MLB plays that Sosa gave out and then my looks here. But give us that like, retweet, follow, sub. Definitely helps us get out there for episode 299. Tomorrow is episode 300, where we'll be doing the cash giveaway. You have to be subbed in order to be eligible. So be subbed. Send us a DM if you want to make sure you're on the list. It is what it is with that, but we'll be giving away 3 lucky winners. We'll each get $100, so $300 going out from us.
I just want to say this before we get into the Premier League plays. Listen, for all of my Man United fans, I don't fucking feel sorry for you in the smallest bit. You getting clapped? I'm a laugh. All right, let's go.
That was a great cash yesterday.
Man, fuck that organization and team and ownership and Cristiano Ronaldo just needs to go home and be a family man. For real. Just
Hey,
saying.
you said it yesterday on the stream. He's 38.
He used to be calling up the MLS. The fuck is going on? I'm getting
All
tired.
right. So in this, to be professional, London derby here, you got Chelsea sitting at plus 130, Tottenham sitting as decent dogs around plus 230, the draw plus 251, and over sitting at exactly 2.5 here. We saw in Chelsea's first match, just like what they've been on their title, they're just going to gross up the game, not provide many scoring opportunities here. Harry Kane is trying to win the outright title for the most goals in all of just London clubs playing against each other. He's 3 behind Thierry Henry, so that he'll be looking to hopefully take that top spot, which I know is a huge trophy for everyone in that aspect here. So I really can't pick a winner in this spot. Therefore, I'm going to have to go with the under 2.5 here at minus 107. Don't think we see many goals here.
Yeah.
As simple as that. With as much attacking prowess that Tottenham has, I think Chelsea will just control the match. I think we see a 1-1 game at the end. So I can see that Spurs plus 0.5 coming through as well for you there. You're not paying too much juice. I'm just going to be betting the under.
I'm not like you though. I bet both Kane and Son to score a goal because I just think that there are going to be so many opportunities throughout the season where you don't even get them at plus money throughout the Premiership. That if you're going to get both at a plus 170 or plus 175, the value's there. I mean, just given how much they, like we were seeing games last year where they were like minus 140, and we're going to get quite a few of those throughout the season. So I just think from a value standpoint, like taking either of those guys. But like you said, Chelsea has no intentions of being a forward moving team. They're going to, play counterattack football and try to, and like you said, try to muck it up. And it's not going to necessarily be beautiful football. But I think that the coach is doing that also because he's gotten players that fit the style of play that he wants. And that can be highly effective, especially in tournaments. So looking forward to seeing how that works out long term for them.
Oh, big game. James going the opposite way. Both teams to score in the first half at plus 320.
I'm with you on that, James. We rocking that, brother. I'm dead ass. I'm rocking with you on that. I think it could. Hey, unexpected things happen in this matchup. We all expect it to be
too hot for it to happen. Harry's going to be a little too tired.
I seen that yesterday, man. It was like
You're in
95
the
degrees. We were
Kuleveski
stopping
to
for water
keep
breaks.
generating what he did in that last match, and I think Chelsea's just solid enough defensively to not allow that. They'll be smart enough there, and I don't know. I just think the way that it played out, sure, it's against Everton. I just expected Chelsea to put a little bit more on the throttle there. Tottenham going to score first. I mean, good. I love it. I love the back and forth. So we got you got Big Game James and Sosa. You got Rex and Cornwall Buttersworth rocking together.
Hey, Cornwall's a good dude.
I'm confident. All right. One Serie A play, and then we'll wrap up the show here. This match is going to be coming at you live also at 12:30. And Fiorentina take the over 2.75 at minus 110. Chris Monti has just been allowing goals left and right. Newly promoted side. It's going over. And then for the rest of the matches in Serie A, you got Lazio playing Bologna, which is going to be a snoozer. I think that one goes on there. Spiezza versus Empoli. No reason to bet that. And then you got Mourinho going to Salernitana. And yeah, I'm not high on the Roma hype. So if you had to, I'd take the Seahorses on the plus 1.5 at minus 114 there. But I'm not going to do it.
Fair enough. Oh, man. Quick takeaways for the rest of the week from the NFL. George Pickens. I know a lot of people are talking about him. I think George is that guy. I'm not going to lie to you. I think George Pickens he has superstar written all over him. I mean, we obviously watched college football the last couple seasons. We know that he would have easily been a top 20 pick had he not gotten hurt. And then obviously they hit you with the he doesn't like football bullshit. But that's one guy that's special. I think that we're just seeing it at a higher capacity. Because I guess some people think he came out of left field. I don't think he came out of left field at all. I think he's a star. It's just injury and a couple other little bullshit. Kenny Pickett, I have no answer on. I mean, a lot of people are saying, he went like 13 for 15 and had 80 yards. Like, did he look decent? Like, he had 100. I think he had 111 total yards on 13.
What's the lock for NFL preseason today? Harris has been here too many times to ask that unless he's just being sarcastic.
I know I'm about to get it. The lock for today is whatever you were going to bet on the game, either Venmo it to me or go outside and light it on fire. That's the preseason lock. Mitch Trubinsky. Who's that? Man. The NFL. I just don't.
That's how much the NFL is just king, though. Like how much these meaningless games are just completely taking over everything. Like people are just completely forgetting baseball's going on at this point.
We're watching Arena League tryouts right now, dog. Like this is XFL. Like, stop it, man. God damn it.
If you enjoy football and you don't watch it, go for it. It's just like summer league.
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember when Jamar dropped the ball?
I remember when they said Jamar Chase wasn't good and this is still the dumbest thing I've heard.
Because they didn't have the stripes on it.
It doesn't have a white stripe on the ball. The dumbest thing. Like again, they're gonna find every issue to amazing. Holy shit! 11.
Money does pay the same
yards. Holy moly! Amazing.
All right, here's one of the hard-hitting questions I need to hit you with today. Didn't prep you for it. Treylon Burks. What do you think of him so far on the Titans? Or what's your expectations? It's him and Drake London. Like who from the rookie wide receiver?
I think Drake. Listen, Drake London is, even though he was the first receiver taken off the board. I think people don't really realize how good he is. Usually, big receivers get hit with that stigma, like they don't run routes. If you actually watch Drake London play, he gets a lot of separation at the top of his routes. That's actually not true at all. He's a big target. I think he's going to be really fucking good in the. I think he's going to be a really good red zone target. Traylon, the thing is that Traylon, I think he had a lot of knocks on him because going into the season, they were like, he's easily like a top 3 receiver coming out the draft. Does he have top end speed? I never seen him get caught once against SEC defensive backs. I think that the whole like learning curve thing might be a thing. But I think that Traylon will be just fine. There's another kid though. Man, little white boy receiver. I don't know his name though. I can't remember his name.
Where? What
Is it Phillips? I think his last name's Phillips for Tennessee.
team?
Little slot guy. He might fit perfect with what they want to do. He looked like a guy that'll run the seams, and I think him and Robert Woods. I got to get his name. Somebody get me his name. Somebody knows who I'm talking about.
JT, don't overthink it.
PPR, I would have to go CMC. My problem with JT is JT being ran into the ground is something that scares me. Kyle Phillips, that kid gets open. He gets open. Now he gets open. He's a rookie too, but he's nice. He's a slot boy. I like him.
Cornwall is a Niners fan as well with you, Sosa, so you good.
Yeah. That's the homie. Yeah. Kyle Phillips, bro. Listen, that's a kid. Yeah, gets open. Like I said, and I think Traylon's gonna be good. It's just again, you just got to get on the field. Once you get on the field, some guys are just better on the field. All that prognostication and rankings and that shit don't matter for some dudes. Everybody talk just like you brought up Jamar. They said all this about Jamar. Yeah, confidence for the game the right way. Yeah, he's like extremely gritty. Like just sneaky athletic. The vibes, man. Dog, listen. The fantasy football is more luck than anything. This is my only advice, and this is the best advice I can give someone who's playing fantasy football. And this is from my personal experience. I don't even look at the players. I look at the schedules. I look at the schedules of those players the last 5 weeks of the season. And that's how I draft my fantasy team. It's not off a name. It's not off a reputation. It's off a schedule. That is a strategy that has worked for me over the last few years, where I've ended up with players that had not very big names. But again, like
he doesn't win many fantasy leagues, so it doesn't matter.
Shut up. That's how people, like I said, that's the biggest thing for me. I think people get enamored by name recognition and past history, and the schedule is the biggest thing because you'll end up having Mahomes, and Mahomes will be facing like the 4 best defenses he fucking faced all year when your team's in the playoffs. Like he'll be playing in Baltimore or some shit. Like I'm good. Not that I'm not saying don't draft Mahomes, but if you're in my league, don't draft him so I can. Right? Yeah.
But other than that, 300 tomorrow. We already told you if you're still rocking with us, make sure you're subscribed to be eligible. If you're retweeting all of our retweets as well, maybe we'll throw in your name a second time. We have a bunch going out there, so that's why we have to give away 3 winners to make sure we spread the wealth around because we appreciate having number 1 subs out there on you.
And I just want y'all to remember that Rex is he just plays the game the right way. He's got sneaky athleticism,
Burkhead?
He's faster than he looks. No, he's faster than
not very quick.
That's what I'm saying. You're faster than you look.
Until tomorrow.